All right, we're talking boxing today in Burlington at No Excuses Boxing. So come on over here. I want to introduce you to Ryan. He's had a business, started in Hamilton, came to Burlington, and has been doing really good, really well since 2008. So you've got a solid base here, obviously, but looking to do some more things because there's a lot of things going on which surround boxing, which is fitness, which is self-defense, that kind of stuff. And a lot of people may not think about, well, I want to get fit, or I want to take some kind of lessons to make myself feel better when I'm in public. And they don't think about boxing, but that's where you come in. So tell us a little bit about No Excuses.
Absolutely, yeah, no excuse. I mean, it's in the name. There's no excuse not to be fit, not to stay active, and build yourself physically, which also helps in turn helps you build mentally, right? It helps you build confidence, right? So we're empowering people to work on their physical fitness as well as their mental, and it's great for self-defense. It's great for building your confidence, and we're
doing sort of things like that. Have you noticed a change? Because again, a lot of people associate boxing, well, you only go to a boxing ring or area or training facility if you want to be a boxer. But that's not the case now, is it?
No, not at all. We're actually training people for fighting and for fitness. We're teaching boxing for athletes that want to cross-train. We're training stay-at-home moms that want to feel more confident and get fitter, as well as like older people, people in their later 60s, 70s.
Of a certain age, we like to say. Our audience.
Yeah, that's right. We have members as old as 80 years old coming in here 4 days a week and smashing their bags. So it's a broad range of people.
And it's also a chance to get out and socialize a little bit as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's socializing. Everybody's been locked up for 2 years, and boxing and a boxing gym is probably the best community that you'll ever find.
All right, so over the next couple hours or so, we're going to talk about women's fitness. We're going to talk about what you would do here when you come here to try out, and about a big special event which is coming up on August the 27th. Right. All that ahead here at No Excuses Boxing in Burlington. We are back at No Excuse Fitness and Boxing in Burlington. And remember a little bit earlier, Ryan, the owner, talked about this guy who is 80 years old, who comes into the club 4 times a week. Well, this is George, 80 years old. He's in here training, so we're not going to interrupt him because he's going to knock our block off. But what we're going to talk about now is women in here. And again, not just boxing, but it's fitness and all sorts of things. So let's go up on in the ring here. And right now, we do have the owner here talking with Kat, or working out with Kat. We're going to draw her over here in a second so that it work a little bit more than that. Okay, Kat, come over here for a second, would you?
How's it going? Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Come on over here, just a little bit closer to me.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your situation, because you don't see that many women in a boxing area. And again, our audience is, a lot of them are females, and they're looking to get fit, stay healthy, that sort of thing, and get out and about and sort of re-meet people again.
Yeah,
so tell me a bit about why you are part of this club, because you've been around for a while now.
Yeah, I've been working out with Ryan for many years. I do a little bit of combination boxing. I like it more, I started doing it more for the, the fitness aspect of it. But I actually do really enjoy doing it just as a sport. Hubby does boxing, my oldest son does boxing, so I've kind of got into it, and I just find it's a great stress relief. It really just kind of reduces those happy hormones. It makes you kind of feel good. And just to like punch something, it's just great it's just like a great release overall.
Okay, just tell me a little bit about how you got into it. So was your husband into it first of all, and then you said, okay, well, if you're in it.
My husband's a huge boxing fan, and I love watching it too because of that. It's my favorite thing to watch on TV.
But you don't box?
No.
You're not a boxer. You
I'm
do
not
it
a
for the
boxer.
fitness side.
I do it more for the fitness and, just to kind of work on like a little bit of skill and whatnot, but.
And we should also mention, it's not just for 20-somethings. You're not quite a 20-something anymore. And you also have a family. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I have, I've just turned 40, and I have 4 kids. My oldest is into boxing, and my 4-year-old definitely shows some interest in it as well. So, yeah, it's just great. I love all my kids to kind of do it for, because it's kind of like the mental, it kind of helps build character, right? With boxing, it helps teach self-discipline and self-control, and it's obviously a great defense mechanism as well.
What's your
being able to
favorite
block a
part?
punch.
What's your favorite part?
I love getting my heart rate up and just punching Ryan.
And what's the worst part of it?
Worst part of it? I don't know. I guess putting the gloves on takes a little bit of time. That's pretty much it. I love it. There's not really anything bad about it. It's all great benefits.
Okay, thank you for this.
Yeah, you're
We
welcome.
are going to come back and look at some routines, and we'll probably get you involved with that in just a few
Sure.
minutes. So thanks. I'll let you
Yep.
get back in there because I know you want to get that heart rate back up. So
Yes.
go on back in there. Get
All right.
Ryan on the go again.
I will.
All right, we're going to be back at No Excuse Boxing and Fitness in just a few minutes. So if you can, stick around.
Hello.
Okay, we're sweating it out
1, 2,
here this morning on No Excuse Fitness and Boxing in
Hello.
Burlington. And a little bit later on, we're going to talk about a
1,
big
2, 3,
event
2.
coming up. That's in our final segment. But
1,
for
2,
now, we've got Ryan, the owner, on the left,
Nice. 1,
and Kat training here. Again, she's not a boxer.
1, 2,
She's here for fitness. We heard about that a little while ago. But we're going to let her go
Nice.
through her routines here. I'm going to call Ryan
1, 2,
over
slip.
again. So Ryan, I hate to interrupt all the time.
Yeah,
Ryan,
no
come on
worries.
over here.
All right, Kat, 10 squats, 10 mountain climbers, alternating.
Okay, we're going to get her doing her routine. So come on over here and just tell us, well, we have a look at this right here. So tell us a little bit about what you have as far as fitness. And again, Kat said earlier that she just loves it for the fitness. She's 40,
Yeah.
she's got 4 kids, she wants to be in great shape.
For sure.
And she didn't just go to the regular kinds of gyms, she came to this event right here. So just
That's
tell us a
right.
bit about it.
That's right. We're right now we're alternating a leg workout with along with the technique. We put a premium on technique. So even though she's never going to fight, or probably never going to fight, we still emphasize on technique. Reason for that, it's great for overall. It's great for your body. It's also safety reasons, right? You don't want to be punching incorrectly, right, and possibly injuring yourself. And also, it's great for self-defense because now when you know proper technique, you can handle yourself a little bit.
Now, have you noticed, now you've been in business since 2008, but through COVID and all that went with that, have you noticed that there's more of a bit of a change that people are starting to think, I want to make sure that I'm okay when I'm out in public and that sort of thing? Have you noticed that at all, or is it still mostly the fitness side of it?
No, you know what? People, although they'll come in here never wanting to fight, there's a real interest in the actual art of boxing. People really want to learn exactly how to throw a punch, and they don't necessarily want to just kind of whack away at the bag without any kind of substance behind it or any technique behind it. They're definitely interested in the technique. They definitely want to know how to handle themselves, even if they're never going to fight.
Okay, and we don't want people doing this at home. You got to come down here and learn how to do it properly,
That's
so you
right.
don't injure yourself, right?
That's
Because you
right.
could, try this. Oh, that looks easy. I'll do this.
That's right.
And then you could be hobbling for 3 months after, right?
Correct, and you're watching YouTube and you might think you know what you're seeing, but you need a coach to tell you exactly what to do.
I mean, YouTube doesn't tell me everything I know.
Not everything, not everything.
Oh, I can't believe. Can you believe that? YouTube doesn't tell me everything I need to know in life. Okay, we're going to come back a little bit later on, and we're going to talk about a big event coming up here.
That's right.
At the end of the month. I know you're getting excited
Fight
about
night.
that, and people will want to have a look at that.
Yeah.
And we'll just finish off here watching Kat finish her. And what are these called here?
These are squats. She's alternating squats and mountain climbers, and she's probably pretty upset with me right now.
We are back at No Excuse Fitness and Boxing in Burlington. So tell me a bit about this guy. He's a champ, Ryan.
That's right. Tommy's the 2022 Brampton Cup champion at 156 pounds. That took place 2 weeks ago. He won the tournament by facing 2 top guys in Ontario. He won both fights by unanimous decision. And now he's going to spend the rest of the next couple of weeks helping our fighters prepare for our fight night on August 27th.
That's right. We talked about this in our first segment. August 27th. Tell us a little bit about that event.
So that's a place where we're going to showcase boxing in Ontario. So we get fighters from all around the GTA. We match them. We get them in here. We have an announcer, a DJ. There's music. There's local beers, local wines, ringside tables, and people just watching come together for the sport of boxing.
Okay. All right. So how can people get tickets? How do you do that?
People can email us at info@noexcuseboxing.com. Visit our website at noexcuseboxing.com. or call us at 289-439-4953.
All right, well, thanks for letting us come in today to No Excuse Boxing and Fitness. And again, it looks like boxing, but there's also all kinds of things for almost anybody at any age. You said somebody who was 80 comes in here and trains as well.
We have a guy who's 80 years old. He comes in here 4 days a week. And we have moms as well coming in here for self-defense. It's a broad spectrum.
Okay, and we've got a big fight night coming up ahead. A lot of you who like boxing can get a hold of Ryan here and really look and see what's happening in the boxing area, in this area. And here's one of the champs here. One last look at him this morning.